Hey there, movie fans. Welcome to the Blues of August 2020. Before I'm going to show my haul of the month, I'd like to say a little something about the controversial Spanish Blu-ray of True Lies. It's not a bootleg, as many people claimed, but it's a gray market release. And Leo, Geek Legion of Doom, did a terrific and insightful video where he explains the whole thing. I will put the link to that video below in the description. And there are a few people who had second thoughts after watching that video and are now hunting down the Spanish Blu-ray. So perhaps you will change your mind as well. Go check it out. Okay, starting off with a small stack of dirt cheap DVDs. And the first one is the 1945 classic Caesar and Cleopatra, with Claude Rains and Vivien Leigh as the title roles respectively. Unfortunately, this DVD and other DVDs as well, including the Eclipse series number 20 from the Criterion Collection, only contains the shorter version. The original longer version, which is 138 minutes, was never released physically. So hopefully that will change someday. That is, if this version still exists. You know, it might be lost, it might be gone. I don't know. Fievel Goes West, or no, and American Tail. American Tail Fievel Goes West. That is the sequel to An American Tail from 1986. I haven't seen this one or the first movie in years. Produced by Steven Spielberg, who also worked as an uncredited voiceover director. He directed James Stewart, who plays the old bloodhound Wiley Burp. And this is Stewart's final film, by the way. Yep. Next is Gunfight, or A Gunfight, as it's originally called, a western with Kirk Douglas and Johnny Cash. This DVD, it has an awful cover, as you can see, and it also has the wrong aspect ratio. But it was just €1, and I wanted to see the movie, so there you go. Barabbas, a biblical epic with Anthony Quinn, Jack Palance, Ernest Borgnine. There is a excuse me. There is a Blu-ray release from French with some bonus material, but it has burned in French subtitles, and I'm absolutely not a fan of that. The Crossing Guard with Jack Nicholson. I want to give this another chance because I wasn't fond of it the first time I saw it. Jack is very good, though, as always, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It was written and directed by Sean Penn. And speaking of Sean Penn, I also got U-Turn. Now this is an excellent little jam. Well written, well acted, well directed by Oliver Stone. Stone offered the Sean Penn role to Tom Cruise at first. And that would have been very interesting. I mean, Sean Penn is really good in this film. Even though he is easily outperformed by other actors like Joaquin Phoenix and Nick Nolte. But the idea of Tom Cruise playing this kind of character in this kind of movie, it would have been quite something. But unfortunately, he turned it down. I purchased some spaghetti westerns, like in my previous update. And the first one is Hate for Hate, with Antonio Sabato, John Ireland, and Fernando Sanso, who is practically in every European Western that was ever made. He usually plays the same kind of character, you know, but I don't mind that at all. You just gotta love the guy. But I'm looking forward to checking this one out. This looks like a good one. Hate for Hate. Next is the Peter Lee Lawrence double feature from Wild East. A Gun for 100 Graves, directed by Umberto Lenzi, by the way. And this is Ride for a Massacre. Yeah, limited to 1,000 copies, like, you know, every title of Wild East. And I also have the Anthony Stephan double feature DVD here, also from Wild East. This one contains a few dollars for Django, and 10 Killers Come From Afar, co-starring, there he is again, Fernando Sanso. Yep, very nice. And here's another Wild East release with two westerns. This is The Wild and the Dirty, directed by the legendary Enzo G. Castellari. And here we have Chucko, also known as Bastard Go and Kill Chucko, with George Eastman. And speaking of George Eastman, I also picked up The Unholy Four on Blu-ray. There he is right there. Although he used his own name for this one, which is Luca Montefiore. And this is a very good film, by the way, with Leonard Mann, who was also in the Forgotten Pistolero, Rudy Strode and Peter Martell. The directorial debut of Enzo Barboni, you know, E.B. Clutcher was his English pseudonym, and he later became the director of several Terence Hill and Bud Spencer movies, including the two Trinity films. I prefer the original title of this film, you know, Chuck Mull, L'Uomo della Vendetta, The Man of Vengeance, because it's mainly about Leonard Mann's character. You know, the other guys play supporting roles, really. Here's the other artwork with the other title, Chuck Mull. But yeah, very good film, by the way. And finally, I got Sad Hill on Earth, a wonderful documentary about a group of passionate film fans who basically unearth and restore Sad Hill Cemetery, you know, the iconic location from The Good, the Bad and the Ugly. And I love the ending, where they're all coming together to watch the movie on that location. And before the movie starts, there are a few people who like to say a word to them, such as Ennio Morricone and James Hetfield of Metallica. And then Clint Eastwood himself appears on screen, and they weren't expecting it. You know, their reaction was fantastic. I love their reactions. It's such a beautiful moment in this documentary. But yeah, highly recommended. Sad Hill on Earth. I picked up the latest two titles from 88 Films of their Jackie Chan series, The Fearless Hyena and Dragon Lord. Let me give you a quick look on both these editions. There's the very nice slipcase with the newly commissioned artwork there. And here's the original poster art. Also has a booklet inside. Oh. Yeah, very nice. And here is Dragon Lord. Now this one doesn't have a booklet. This has lobby cards and a poster, which is all nice, but I do prefer a booklet. But anyway, these are two fine releases from 88 Films, and I hope they will continue the Jackie Chan Blu-ray releases. I also got Zombie for Sale from Arrow Video. It's being compared to Parasite, which is not surprising, you know. I mean, every Korean film that comes after Parasite is being compared to Parasite, or it's probably going to have a quote on the poster saying best Korean film since Parasite or something like that. You know, it's a marketing trick, you know. But in this case, it's understandable because they're both about families. And is it as good as Parasite? No, far from it. But it's fun, you know. It's a fun rom-com, romantic zombie comedy, you know. Nothing special, nothing original. We've seen it all before, but it's just a fun movie. That's all. Next are two Blu-rays from Eureka. Five Graves to Cairo. This is Billy Wilder's second Hollywood film as a director, and it's also one of his finest, if you ask me. World War II drama that was shot during the war, by the way. And it also stars the legendary filmmaker Erik von Stroheim, who plays Field Marshal Erwin Rommel. Now, von Stroheim was idolized by Wilder, who later cast him in Sunset Boulevard. Yeah, wonderful release, this one, and a wonderful film. And here we have The Man Who Laughs. A silent classic from 1928. This is the one that was the inspiration for the Joker, Batman's arch nemesis. Yeah, here he is. The original Joker. Played by Conrad Veidt, German actor who was also in another silent milestone, Das Kabinett des Dr. Caligari. But yeah, this is such a fine release from Eureka. Oop. Yep. Very, very nice. And last but not least, I picked up two box sets, and the first one is Monty Python's Flying Circus, the complete series. This is a classic comedy right here. They don't make this kind of shows anymore. But hang on, where am I? Oh, here, I have to start with this one. This is the first series. This is the Dutch release, by the way. You know, the entire series is remastered in high definition. Each of them has has two discs. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Oh, here's a little booklet with the the information, the sketches and episodes and all that. And here's the final season of the series. Yep, very, very nice indeed. And the other box set is from Arrow Video, and that is David Fincher's The Game. Yeah, I wasn't going to get this because I already own the Criterion Blu-ray, but Stephen, aka Real Classic Film Reviews, great guy from the UK, by the way. I will leave a link to his channel below, so go check him out and subscribe. He did a video of this set, and I was tempted, as usual. And it's basically a book that happens to have a Blu-ray and a DVD inside. I mean, look at this. This is really, really nice. Oh, there's also an invitation card, from the movie. Not from the movie. It's not an original prop, just a reproduction, of course. But yeah, this is such a superb release. Yeah, absolutely nice. Really great what Arrow has done with this one. Yeah, and that is it for my August update. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And stay safe and well, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.